Howdy folks, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. As always, I'm reacting to non-pop country music, and today's absolutely no exception. There's no gray area on this one. We've got Jim Reeves and Patsy Cline. They're as traditional as you get. And have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue? And it's a gift request of Kyle Perkins. I'm pretty sure I know this song, although I didn't grow up on country. So maybe that title is confusing me with another title that's similar to it. You know, what was it? Minnie Riperton's Have You Never Been Mellow or something like that? I don't know, but I might know the song. As of now, to me, I'm calling it a reaction. But if when I go to editing and all this stuff and posting the video, if it says review, that means I've heard it before. And I'll comment along the way that I have or haven't. But nonetheless, Kyle, thank you for this gift and this request. This is just a lot of fun going down this, I don't know, history lesson in so many ways, too, of country music. But Jim Reeves, the silky smooth voice, Patsy Cline is, I mean, some folks would make a case that she's the queen of country. Others would say Reba. Others would say Loretta, some Tammy, whatever. But Patsy's one of the artists of all time in country music. So here we go. Standard country bass line. Orchestra in the back.
Have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue?
I don't know this song.
Have you ever loved someone
Just as I love you? Can't you see I'm sorry for each mistake I've made?
Can't you see I've changed, dear? Can't you see that I've played?
Be a little forgive me.
Yeah.
Take me back in your heart.
What'd he do?
How can I go on living now that we're apart? If you knew what I've been through, you would know why I ask you. Have you ever been lonely?
Have you ever been blue?
All right, I made a comment. Kyle, you can let me know if this is what sparked your, inspired you to request this song. I made a comment on another song that the theme of it was similar to this one that, as far as I could tell in the song now, reminded me of the song, I think people call it the Pina Colada song, but it's a different title, but it's where he places an ad in the paper. They'd broken up, a couple broke up, and then he places an ad in the paper for somebody who walks on the beach, after midnight, stuff like this. And I don't know if it was like Dancing in the Rain, but it was like, and that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, something like that. But it's like, but she answers the ad and shows up. Neither of them knew the other one felt this way because communication had broken down. Now, in this song, it isn't so much a definitely a communication defect because she wants him and he wants her, yet they're not together. So let's see how it resolves itself if it does.
Can't you see I'm sorry for each mistake I've made?
Can't you see I've changed, dear? Can't you see that I've played?
Be a little forgive me.
I think he cheated. And because it's an older song, there was a bit more decorum, if you will. Things were more veiled. It was a more proper time where you didn't come right out and say things, generally speaking. You had to make allusions to what took place and let people fill in the gaps. But I think her lines, "Can't you see that I've changed you?" And that might be the meaning of that might be that she changed him in the sense, not in a good way. Like maybe she wasn't easy to live with, and so he sought the comfort of someone else. Because the follow up line, I think, was, "Can't you see that I failed?" But the thing that made me think that that might be the meaning of those two lines was one of the lines that came after it was that, "Can't you, have you ever been lonely?" She sang it. "Have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue?" Because of what was done to her. She got cheated on. And he's asking to be forgiven. So we have the directionality, the polarity of what went wrong here. He did something. It wasn't just a general, "I'm a bad guy," or "I have a temper problem," or "I drink." It could be those things. We don't know for sure. But how did she change him? What is that about? And maybe it was like a forced change that he didn't like. And it could just be in a normal relationship because a woman is going to make a man make changes. It's sort of like guys get trained very early on. We don't know it. I mean, younger men don't know it that, a woman is going to sort of like train you to do things a certain way. It's not just about putting the toilet seat down, it's in other ways as well. Men don't think along those lines, like, "I'm going to get her to change and do this stuff." We're more forward. We're like blunt instruments, and women are, in some ways, when it comes to relationships, more like, scalpels, slow and steady, but I'm going to train him so that he's the way I want him to an extent, not fully. And the thing is, like, women know that. Women know that they do that. They know when they're doing it and that they're doing it. Men don't know that that's being done because that isn't the wavelength on which we operate on. And a woman might know, "Look, I tried to get him to change, but it was too much. It was too hard for him. He couldn't." And it would cause him to lash out once in a while or go out and stay late at the bar with his friends or something. I don't know. It could be along those lines. But the fact that she said, "Have you ever been lonely?" They sang it in unison. "Have you ever been blue?" If it was because he cheated, that was a brilliant way of having the two sing together because it means two different things. One, he realizes that he screwed up and he's blue because she reacted to the fact that he got caught screwing up, cheating. And her meaning is, I got cheated on. And I'm real lonely, but I'd rather deal with this than be in a relationship with a cheater. She never said, "I'll take you back." She's blue. Everybody loses in a divorce, not just financially, but even the person who decides, "I don't want to be with you any longer." They pay a price too, because one, you spent your time trying to build a relationship. The dreams and the hopes of that are gone. And now you have to reinterpret what it was that you didn't see in the beginning of the relationship that might have been what we call red flags. There are red flags in every relationship, even in relationships that work out. So the red flags are not dispositive. They're not the things that say, "Oh, yes, this guy or this girl did or said this thing or looks this way or dresses that way." That's a red flag. But then you pursue the relationship. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And so we are very selective in how we say, "I should have known because in the beginning he was this way, she was that way. I should have not pursued the relationship." But when the relationship falls apart, you're trying to figure the whole thing out and all that. So this is one of those songs where, and I love it when they're open. I love being made to guess because what it does, it gives me room as a reactor, as a philosopher, as a life coach, as somebody who's just very much involved with a lot of people, many, many friends, younger, older, but to reflect on life. It's open-ended. It's not we're not pigeonholed into one way of thinking. Now, some of you folks will say, How could you not know that this song means this or that? Usually you folks are very kind. Every so often I see a jackass comment in there. It's not from the regulars, believe me. The people who are on the channel are very thoughtful, very kind. Or, Don, I disagree with your rating and here's why, and all this stuff. But we go back and forth. And of course, we all know it's art. It's subjective. But I love being given the room to think and present different possibilities of what it could mean, because you folks have also expressed at various times and in many ways that you enjoy that too, even if you don't see it my way or see it a different way, or you do see it my way. Either way, it's fun. All right. Oh, Jesus, Kyle, look what you did to me again. These songs, I'm telling you, the storylines. All right, I'm going to rate this song. And the number that popped into my head, and this is shocking me, was a 9.2. It's because it was so open-ended, but when they sang together, that duet about have you ever been lonely, have you ever been blue, they're not singing it for the same reasons. I think he experiences regret and guilt, and she's feeling hurt, period. That's it. So there you go. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.